was a clear black night. Okay, hi.
Oh, I thought you were gonna, because you're always talking about how I sing intro us. I thought you were gonna like song intro us with like maybe a cool spoken word piece. I don't know what was about to happen, but I was into it.
That was a little bit more like a Warren G. Nate Dogg joint. But yeah, we could do some spoken word. Sure, why not?
No.
Fresh upon this Wednesday eve, the Craigsperts convene to peruse the
Steve.
I couldn't
Great.
rhyme it.
Anyway.
It's not a rhyming poem. It's a slant rhyme. It's one of those. Anyway, hi. Welcome to the show.
Woo!
Hey. Can I say publicly on this podcast, thank you again for letting us host my 30th birthday little get-together at your lovely home.
Oh my God, don't tell people you know me in real life. I don't want them to know that.
Right. I know some people, have the illusion that when the podcast stops, we just go back on silent and
to exist.
Yeah. I have your people send me your file and my people get it, then they put it together, and you and I don't have this actual chemistry in real life. But no, we're friends. I'm breaking it. I'm breaking down the fourth wall.
Yep. Yeah, it was a lovely time. It was, all of our friends are vaxxed. We're privileged, lucky enough to all be vaxxed.
Yeah.
So we were all able to hang for the first time, and it was great. It was a good time.
It was good. It was definitely overwhelming for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
And then it was fine. So, yeah, the joys of being vaxxed.
The joys of being vaxxed, being in a covered room with all your pals. Although, to be honest, it was so hot, we kind of wish there wasn't a roof.
To be honest, it's a time when, I think we could have stood to be outside. That would have been fine. Yeah. That day. Just that day.
So you're telling me the party was a bust, and that
I'm saying
you don't have any friends anymore?
Yeah, it was kind of ruined by, I don't want to say you, but I'm not going to say you. I just think it's best if we maybe go our separate ways for a bit.
You can go your own way.
I just wanna try other co-hosts and see, what happens, see what the chemistry might be like.
Ouch, that hurt my heart.
No,
but if it's what you want, it's fine.
Well, I mean, listen, I can't stop you from doing whatever you want with another co-host in your own time. It's your life. It's your life, and this is just one pod.
Yeah.
But
this is my only pod. I'll tell you right now, it's my only pod.
It's the only one I host currently.
Currently, that's famous words. But yeah, it was a great time to see you.
It was a great time. And I do want to, yes, you didn't ruin, nothing was ruined. It was so fun to be a little bit sweaty with that group of people.
Yeah.
And other things, not just sweaty. I mean, we had fun.
Yeah, there were other liquids slicked over our bodies. It wasn't
not just
sweat.
That. No.
Yeah.
It was a cool party. We just played games and stuff. Don't worry.
It was not just sweat that made our bodies slick and glistening. It was lots of stuff, lots of different juices and
lots of
oils and exfoliations,
tonics.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, you were there for this too. This is the problem with us hanging out all the time is that we don't have any news for each other.
What did you do this weekend?
I got to have my first dip in a body of water.
Yeah.
And it felt great, and I would do it again.
You know what? 10. Having been there, can confirm, pretty great dip in some pretty water. Not that cold water. It was chilled, but not uncomfortable.
It was
and
chilled
it got comfortable
cool.
pretty good.
Yeah, it was
chilled
cool. Yeah.
Refreshing, and then you were kind of used to it. And after a minute, and it was okay. Yeah, honestly, that's the first time that's happened for me also.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I took a dip somewhere in the Northwest and it was that good. That was nice.
I'm glad you had a good dipping.
It was a great
dipping.
A
little chicken nugget in some barbecue sauce. Just a little chicken nugget.
The barbecue sauce was just right.
Yeah, it just made me remember that summer's a thing and the outdoors are a thing, and I'm gonna try to go outdoors a lot this summer. That's the goal is now I don't have the fear of spreading a deadly virus to anybody. So I feel a little more free maybe in going out. I say that now, but I've been lucky enough that all the places I've gone outside recently have been pretty quiet, but
True.
I'm looking forward to just being outdoors.
I think I'm still not going to go full extrovert, but, I think I think I will take more time outside. I think I'll make more of an effort to
Is that what extrovert
enjoy the
means
nice
to you?
weather.
Is people who spend their time outside?
No, it's not just that, obviously. But, like, I think the introvert in me does really like being holed up at home with a TV show or a video game. So I'm going to try and, at least while the weather's good, get out there.
I wasn't trying to shame you.
I feel no shame. Okay. I'm actually saying that this pandemic, I think, has made me...
Oh, no, I'm kidding.
I've just had a little more than enough time inside. I'm not saying I'm totally done inside. I still love indoors, but I think I'm gonna
start seeing
appreciate going outside a little.
Seeing other venues on the side.
Seeing other venues. Plus, I can take the Switch to go, baby. It's a portable device.
Oh, God.
I can get my Knockout City on anywhere.
Great. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so happy for you.
I mean, what do you do when you're outside? Read a book? This is my reading a book.
You walk. You hike.
Well, I don't read. You wouldn't read a book while you're walking.
Well, tell that to the manic pixie dream girl. Because she would say she does.
You probably do it on rollerblades.
Yeah. If I could rollerblade.
Yeah. Well, never say never. You can get there if you want.
Yeah, I guess.
If you want rollerblading to be your thing this summer, there's still time.
No, I think the thing that I really regret not doing when I was younger and my bones were less brittle and I could bounce back is I really regret not learning how to skateboard because I feel like that is part of my, like, ambiance. Like, that I should be able to skateboard and I can't. And it's really upsetting.
If there's some sort of game show like I Can See Your Voice or something where they just show to you and the question was, for $1 million, can they skateboard, yes or no? I'd put the money on yes. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Thank you. I just want to be a cool girl. That's all I want. Just to be a cool girl. And I also think that skateboards are great because they're like the most portable form of transportation. Like the things that stress me out about bikes is that you have to like find somewhere to lock it up or like put it.
They get stolen.
Skateboards, you just put it in your backpack and you go.
That's true. I mean, you could argue the same for rollerblades, but.
I feel like you might be a bit more of a rollerblader than I am.
I don't know. I did enjoy getting on roller skates last time I did it at Lena's birthday. Did you ever own a skateboard, even though you didn't actually skateboard?
I did not own a skateboard. I will say at least I had that. I wasn't one of those people who bought a skateboard and then never used it.
I'm talking about myself, right?
I should have known. I'm so sorry.
You should have known. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
It was a trap. He tricked me into being mean to him.
I rode it at least on my butt, so there you go.
Okay, yeah. You scooted down some hills or did something fun like that. Okay, I feel like that's half the battle. I never owned a skateboard. My dad won one in a raffle once.
Wow.
When I was like in like a junior year of high school. So I could have, but even then it felt like I was past my... Like, I feel like you really have to get into that when you're like 11 or 12. I mean, God bless people who do get into it when they're older because I think it's great and I think it's a great idea. But I just think for me, my mental barriers went up around 14 or 15 and I was like, I can no longer fall down. I will die if I fall down.
No, yeah, you're right. That's all it's about is like comfort with falling because you're going to fall a fuck ton.
All the time.
When you're a kid, it feels like nothing to fall sometimes. It's just like you're just light and you're flexible. Everything bends. It's fine.
You're like a balsa wood airplane.
Yes, but as you age, I'm a lot less comfortable with the idea of falling now than I was when I was 10. So
I'm glad we're in agreement. Yeah, I definitely feel that way. But hey, it's never too late. I think also partially it's that show on HBO called Betty. It's coming back. It's a bunch of cool skateboarding ladies.
Oh shit.
Ladies and theys. We love them.
We love them.
But yeah, it's a great show. You should watch Betty on HBO. Anyway, should we start the show?
We should hop on our skateboards and roll on through the intro.
Radical.
Yeah. I'm a shooby.
You caught my eye in the grocery line, and I fancied myself a man worth your time, and I couldn't help thinking I wished you were mine, a man-seeking woman who's total
podcast for listeners. This one's for the girls, gays, and theys. It's time for another Craigslist Central Crisis, a show where we take the misconnection section into new directions. I'm Talon Bigelow.
I'm Sarah Thompson, and yeah, this show, if you don't know it, we do dive into the misconnection section of Craigslist. It's like a little poster board on the internet where people go in, write little blurbs to their lost loves, people that they think might have been the one that they just didn't get the guts up to go and talk to, in the hopes that that other person will find it on the internet and they'll make a connection.
That's what it should be, but is it that? No,
Not always.
Most of the time, it is not.
Arguably, less of the time it is what it should be, you know?
Yes, but we don't make the rules. We just read what gets posted. So here we are to do that. The other thing about this show is that we like to cold read them. So I'll pick a few. Sarah will pick a few. Sarah's going to read mine. I'm going to read hers. We haven't seen each other's. It's all off the cuff, improvised. Spontaneous entertainment.
It's like we're just talking to each other. It's insane.
It's so meticulously planned and thought about. It feels like natural conversation. But what's amazing is what you don't see. Is all the thought and consideration that's gone into my every word, as well as Sarah's.
So much. This is actually completely scripted. All right. Well, I've got a first misconnection from you that I will go ahead and read.
Oh, please do.
Tributes sandwich sauce of my dreams. I met you once. It was 2006-ish, around 23rd Street-ish. It was raining outside, and you were in my mouth. I, a young college student, and you, a divine sandwich sauce smothered on my favorite sandwich in Portland, the Not Your Mama's Veggies sandwich at Tributes. I've dreamed about you many times since then, always yearning to taste you again. I'm hoping one of our Craigslist friends will be able to reunite us by finding your recipe, so we can live happily together ever after. Hopeful and salivating, Jessie Pants. All right, okay. Well, technically, they did follow the rules. Nobody said, we've never said anything that you can't write it to an inanimate object. So
That's true.
Congratulations,
That's true.
You found the loophole. You did it.
We did it. You did it. You did it, Jessie Pants. First of all, if that is your real name, great name. And if it's not your real name, it should be. I hope your real name is like Jessie Corduroys.
Ooh, Jessie Jeans.
But yeah, like this. I had an assignment in an acting class like this where I had to write a sonnet about a sandwich, and it took me back to that. But this is so much more specific. It's not even the sandwich they're crazy about. It's just the sauce.
Just the sauce. I'm guessing that Tribute is a place that is since closed, so that
maybe not. Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't either. But there are a lot of restaurants in this city that I haven't heard of.
Oh, I've heard of every single one of them, and I haven't since I've been here. I'd say since 2009, and I haven't heard of Tributes.
All right, fair enough. So. You've been to every sandwich shop in the realm.
Every one of them. Subway, Quiznos, no longer a thing.
All right,
those are some good times.
I found Tributes.
Ooh, are they still a thing?
It looks like I'm trying to figure out. They are closed permanently. You can buy the Taylor pork roll at Fred Meyer.
Okay. Is it one of the like wrap sandwiches in the deli that you can like buy? Like sometimes, you know. I wonder. We're gonna have to look into this. They made this sauce sound so good. I want to try it.
Yeah, really. I mean, the sandwiches do look pretty good. I'm looking at it on Yelp.
Ooh.
They do look pretty lit. There's a lot of people who left like posthumous reviews, like after it was gone, was like, why didn't you tell us you were closing? We're really upset about it.
What could we have done?
Yeah, it could have stocked up on your sauce.
They're in the bargaining stage. That's
bargaining.
Kind of sad.
I do have to say, you know, as a sauce boss myself, I do love a sauce. Mm-hmm. I have been driven to madness by want of a sauce from a little place called Raising Cane's.
Ooh.
And let me tell you, I was lucky enough to find the recipe online. So I do have cane sauce recipe online. If this person wants like a what is that called? Consolation prize.
Sure. Not the sauce you're looking for,
no.
but still a good homemade sauce experience.
Still a tasty sauce.
Wow. I
And
get
I want
it.
to judge them, but I would write a misconnection about cane sauce if I had to.
No, yeah, looking at this misconnection, like, this is absolutely one that I would think to write. Like, I don't have much need to write many misconnections, but
Sure.
if there was ever something I missed, it would probably be food related, or I don't know. Probably if Blue Man Group ever shuts down, I'll probably write one for them. Like,
Anyone have any bootlegs of Blue Man Group I can watch and cry?
God, I do have a Blue Man Group concert CD, like DVD somewhere I need to find because I want to watch it.
Did I tell
It
you
was
that
a
one of
good
my
show.
friends worked for Blue Man Group?
It's just not. I don't know. As what?
He was a bartender at their permanent show in Chicago.
Wow.
I should have bragged about that more, but he
You
doesn't work
should.
there anymore because they had to close during the pandemic. So.
Well, now they're closing their Universal Studios show. So.
Oh God.
What does Universal Studios even have now?
Who's gonna employ the Blue Men now?
The Blue Men, their lives matter.
Well, oh.
I think you can Blue Lives.
No. Oh man, I walked right into that one. That was wild. I loved it. You also said, what does Universal Studios have? And I do have to say, watch your mouth. They do have Donkey, animatronic Donkey. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I do remember that animatronic donkey. I have had some FaceTime with it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I did not, because I was at California. Not my favorite of, I don't know. Universal Studios Hollywood is kind of lacking in some ways, but they did have that.
They did have animatronic Donkey. And I will agree with you. I've heard rumors that they're shutting down Shrek 4D. So after they do that, there is no point in it.
After
It
that, it's
should
over.
be put to the stake.
It should just be, Disney should just buy it and turn it into more It's a Small World, and that would be better.
Well, now that I've succeeded in my task of turning everything into a Shrek reference, would
Yep.
you like to read one of my misconnections?
All right, let's find out how I'm going to turn this one into a Marvel reference. Here we go. Yellow shorts with heels. Devilishly delicious legs. We salute you on behalf of every man downtown this evening. All
I
right.
really hope that this was posted on Memorial Day. Was my thought I just had.
I mean, when did you find this? Because it said three...
It was today. I found it today.
3 days ago? Could have been. I mean, it could have been, depending on, the Craigslist clock.
I just imagine a veteran, like a Memorial Day parade, and a man with his back to the parade looking at a woman in a yellow shorts. Him just a tear rolls down his cheek, and he just salutes her.
We're changing the American flag to this pair of yellow shorts with heels.
Yeah, exactly. The legs are what matters.
Yeah, America's legs.
I didn't have much to say about that one. It just
I
caught
love
my
it.
eye.
No, it's, hey, who doesn't love a good set of legs? Who doesn't?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I have a hard time relating to statements like that.
Who doesn't love a good set of legs? You know what? I think my legs are my best feature. If I put on
Yeah?
heels, I think I could get someone to write a misconnection about me.
Not to pander to the foot fetishists in the audience, but what size shoe are you?
13 and a half, depending.
Okay. I'm just wondering if we could find a pair of heels for you.
Oh, you know what? If you find a pair of heels for me, I'll absolutely put them on.
I know.
Because I want to see what they look like. I want to see what
Oh.
these babies look like. I want to see what these
Absolutely.
gams look like all oiled up. I'll
Yeah.
shave them if we want.
Well, baby oil them.
We'll baby oil
Get
them
the
up.
real glisten.
Some salad dressing.
I just was so excited that you told me that your favorite part of your body was your legs, and now I need to make all your dreams come true.
That's the one thing about summer that's like I enjoy. It's like time to wear shorts. Time to show them off.
You're a shorts guy.
I didn't do all that cross country for nothing.
Didn't move these little legs for nothing.
It's like the one part of my body that I feel like I've been obligated to keep up with just by because you just have to walk around a lot, when you got legs and
You do.
they're just able to walk. You just do it a
You
lot.
just do it.
And so they've just stayed in that cross country physique.
Well, I hope that, you know what, you should wear a pair of yellow shorts. We should get you some high heels and have you head downtown so that you can get saluted by all the men in downtown Portland.
I think we can make this happen.
All right.
Okay.
Plans for next weekend. Okay. Got another one for you.
Awesome.
Gonna crack that. I couldn't take my eyes off your crackin' body. Smoking your vape early in Hing Hay Park. My sun rose as your moon set. Round, fair, and bald like an alabaster baby. Every time I see your smiling booty, I can't help but dream of where it leads. Need that. Want that. One day, I'm gonna crack that. It's like the words of a madman and the eloquence of a poet. Like,
Yes.
there's so many things. Like, is the butt bald like an alabaster baby? Is the speaker bald like an alabaster baby? Is the subject bald like an alabaster baby?
It's not clear. It is definitely not clear. I don't know if that's what a dangling participle is, but...
No,
Okay,
but...
shit. Well, I thought I had it. Anyway, it's not clear.
It's not clear. Also, every time I see your smiling booty, don't know what that means.
I was wondering the same thing. Like, would we ever... could a booty smile?
I suppose
What
if
would
it
that
was...
look
Hear me out.
Okay.
I'm sideways.
Okay, you
Doesn't
are...
that kind of look like a butt crack?
if you were positioning the crack itself in a way...
Yeah.
That's one interpretation. The other thing I was like, is there like an under butt cleavage thing?
Oh,
but like even
underbutt.
that's a tight pair of whatever you're wearing.
That's like a pair of... And it's like a pair of cat lips, you know? It like goes up in the middle. Like cat lips.
It's just a confusing image.
It's a little bit confusing. And like, I can't help but dream of where it leads. Where that smiling booty leads. Where does the booty lead? I don't know
Again.
where a booty leads.
Is this an alien? Do you not know what a butt is and where the legs are?
I don't know. Yeah,
It's all connected.
if we could Frankenstein our perfect woman, it would be yellow shorts legs, gonna crack that booty, face of the waitress from Sherry's.
Yes.
We
And
just
I'm-
need a torso and some arms, and we're set.
We must have gotten that somewhere. I think we got to go back to our catalog and see if we've already assembled this exodus of a person.
Yeah.
Sorry, Exodia. That's
Yeah.
a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Okay, cool. I didn't get it at all. I was thinking the book of the Bible because that's where my brain goes, but
Same thing. I'm pretty sure Yu-Gi-Oh and the Bible are like so similar.
the Bible of Yu-Gi-Oh. Yes.
Yes. In Yugi's name we pray. Yeah, round, fair, bald like an alabaster baby. That's Shakespearean. That's, you know who uses
right?
words like alabaster? Shakespeare.
Shakespeare did.
My sun roses, your moon sets. There's a lot here, and again, also, I'm gonna crack that. I don't know that I've heard someone want to crack a booty.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, we've all heard the very unpleasant lyrics to Blurred Lines where he says he's going to split that ass in two.
What is it then? What do you have?
But then what does crack that mean, you know? I
Like an
I
egg?
see, saying it out loud now, I see it's a play on the word butt crack, right?
Is it? Because
Shakespeare, I think this might be how Shakespeare's peers felt when they were reading Shakespeare. Like, this was before anyone had cracked the code of Shakespeare.
you're
you
right.
know?
Oh my God. Shakespeare was just, everything he did was like the Donnie Darko of their time. Like, you had to watch that movie. Because this is the experience I had, the
Yep.
film. You've seen Donnie Darko.
I have, yeah.
Did you get it?
I'm a cool girl. I've seen Donnie Darko.
Right. Of course. Yeah. If I had to bet, I'd say you've definitely seen Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
Because the experience I have with that movie is that, and it happened several times because I had to watch it the first time. Then I was in a group that was showing it to someone else. You had to watch that movie, and then you had to sit and have like a 2-hour-long discussion about what was happening.
You know, I didn't have that experience with Donnie Darko. I did have the experience with The Room. So I feel like similar situations.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like everything Shakespeare put out must have been the same thing. Everyone had to go, go stand up and applaud the performance. They were already standing. There were no seats. And then they walked out of the Globe, and then they had to go to their pub and be like, so, was Hamlet, like, kind of, was he okay? Was that real, or do you think he was, like, faking that? Like, because there were you didn't have a class to tell you what was going on.
Yeah.
These people
No,
just all have to hang out at a pub and sort Othello out for themselves.
No, you're making a very good point here. I definitely agree with you on this. And I personally, I really like Shakespeare. I love Shakespeare. I love to read Shakespeare. But I also 300% understand people who don't like him. Because if you don't want to sit there and decipher what he says, it's just like reading gibberish. So like, I get it. That must be how this alabaster baby feels.
Yeah.
Like to us, it's gibberish, but to the person who wants to take the time to sit down and crack the code, it's like the most beautiful poetry.
Yeah. I mean, not to add too many metaphors, but it's also the same like thing of like me getting Super Smash Bros. And taking the time to like be really good at it and like unlock all the characters because I want to play with people. And then I invite the friend who's never played to play with me, and they die immediately every round while I'm crushing all the time, and they're not having fun. And I'm like, why aren't you having fun? This is a thing I want to share with you, but I'm already an expert, and that's why I like it so much.
I'm so glad that you're using this opportunity to brag about your Super Smash Bros. Skills. I'm kidding. Hold
on. No, I'm not. I am definitely not. If you've
no.
You've seen me play.
No,
you should come play sometime. I unlocked all the characters. This is good.
I'm not.
This guy, whoever, we don't know. This person has written
poet.
This William Shakespeare of our time needs to be commended for their first. I don't know if we've missed others, but this is the first I've read of theirs, and the title gonna crack that.
Gonna crack
will
that.
live on in
English class.
In the annals.
In English class in like 200 years, they're gonna be like, hot dog. This was some hot shit. Write an essay on this.
You know, someone out there is definitely just posting things on Craigslist that they're gonna be famous one day, and we're not gonna know. We're not gonna know it all. Anyway, should I read another?
Yeah, go for it.
Something. The jogger stopping in front to adjust. The lady in a sweater without a bra. The shy book reader on the corner. The dog walker, alone, pardoning filth. The yoga athlete in the grocery. The dark midnight driver in sunglasses. The wealthy hire for help. The blind lady and best flirt. Ladies, have you read Helen Keller? Tease? Please.
I don't It's funny that, okay, we don't plan these.
We don't.
Like, we put these misconnections in order, we send them to each other, and then we blind read them in order 100% without having ever decided on what order they're going to be in.
Absolutely.
And we just happen to we're in a poetry class now.
This is a very poetic episode of Craigslist Crisis.
This would be a compare and contrast question on the SAT 2 or whatever they call it, the subject tests.
Yes, right here. How would we compare and contrast these two poems? What is there to say about this one? First of all, this one, I'm a little less clear as to what is happening. As much shit as we were kind of giving the last one.
Yeah.
It was very clear what was happening. The language might have been a little flowery and confusing at times, but you knew that man had seen a butt. It was clear. So then you read this one, and it seems like you could just be stopping on a corner in a Portland street and just look around and just describe things around you. Sure, this might all come up, I guess.
Sure.
But then, ladies, have you read Helen Keller? That's confusing. Tease?
Do they mean tease?
Tease?
Please?
Tease? Please.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they mean the miracle worker.
Right.
You know? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But haven't we all been all of these?
We at some point in our lives, we're all the jogger stopping in front to adjust, or the dog walker alone pardoning filth.
Yeah.
We are all something.
We're all something to someone, apparently. Somebody's watching, and they're waiting to write a poem about you on Craigslist.
I say we post this one, and everyone, you just tag yourself.
Ooh, I love these. Okay, yeah, which one are you, Talon?
I think I would be the dog walker alone pardoning filth. Which, let's discuss pardoning filth. Is that picking it up, or do we think it's like leaving it there?
If I had to guess, I would say pardoning is ignoring in this case.
I think that's me. Not saying that's a thing I do, but I think if I had to pick, that would be me from this list. Okay, we're talking metaphorically. Not so much which action do you most represent. It is who are you?
Who are
is
you?
Really the
Yeah.
question.
It's not what they're doing, it's the metaphysical the morals they stand for.
Yeah, absolutely. Which one are you?
Oh, I'm definitely the jogger stopping in front to adjust. In every sense of the word, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
I think we can all agree to that.
All right. Ladies, the tease? Please.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the next one from you.
Yeah, that sounds good. I was trying to say, go ahead and, let us know which one you are. But all I got was tease and please.
Tease and please. Yeah, we'll put that one up. We'll have you tag yourselves.
Great.
Shoreline Little Caesars. You were working register when I came in and ordered pep lunch combo. I asked if we knew each other. You said maybe it was our spirit. You, about 5 foot, dark hair, and eyes that wouldn't stop. Me, salt, pepper, hair, suit, and 6 foot. We couldn't stop looking at each other, and the tension was intense. I wanted you right there. I would love to chat and see if we can make this connection happen. Whew. That was hot. That was hot and heavy. That's just intense. Meeting a stranger and being like, I would want to have sex with you in this Little Caesars. That's a lot.
I think even the concept of sex in a Little Caesars, even if you know each other really well, is a bit much.
Know, it could be hot.
Hot like a fresh Little Caesars pizza.
Hot and ready, if you will.
Hot and ready.
Why didn't they call this connection hot and ready? These
It was right there. It was right there. Yeah.
I hope this person never finds who they're looking for because they missed an opportunity and they don't deserve a second chance.
They don't deserve it. Wow. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's something like, again, we come into this kind of question a lot, like when it's a person and then like a customer service representative.
Yeah.
It's always going to be not a 50-50 relationship there. One person's trying not to get fired.
Yeah.
Do we think this was a mutual connection? Because from what I can get, there's just a lot of eye contact, which just seems, if you're a customer service representative, polite. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but according to this person, their eyes wouldn't stop. So
I also I didn't even know Little Caesars sold individual slices of pizza. Do you think a lunch combo is a whole pizza? Do you think this man walked in and ordered an entire pizza?
No.
Sorry, I'm really hung up on that. I just didn't know they sold single slices.
I mean, yeah, I haven't gone to a Little Caesars by choice ever. So
if I had a stomach of iron,
I'm unaware of their menu, but maybe I think they might have a pizza salad kind of thing.
I love Little Caesars so much. Hot and ready.
Really?
Oh, yes.
That's like the food my parents ate when they were in college, and
Your parents had good taste.
I guess. I would try it. I'm morbidly curious about food, and I feel like the commercials I see for Little Caesars make it just look like a bread disc filled with like a golden liquid and red spots that represent pepperoni.
Yes.
It doesn't really look like a pizza. Then they have like that pretzel
Costco.
crust thing.
It's like Costco, but worse.
But I like Costco pizza.
I think you would like Little Caesars.
Oh, no.
I need you to live vicariously for me. I need you to eat Little Caesars because I can't, Talon.
Well, you know, if I have to choose between that and Raising Cane's, I'm going to choose Raising Cane's, but, you know.
Well, duh. But I can eat Raising Cane's.
One day we'll do a Kickstarter or something, and we'll make the top tier, like, make Talon eat Little Caesars pizza. Because
Mukbang.
until then, I will not.
You'll have to make a mukbang.
I'll have to make a mukbang video of me eating an entire Little Caesars pizza and then dying.
I want to see you fold it like a taco.
God. I feel like the cheese would all just rush toward the center. Like, that's how it looks. Like,
It's like, it's like springy. It's like, it resists your teeth as you try to bite into it. It's delightful.
All right, again, it looks like a giant round sheet of American cheese. And you know what? Sometimes American cheese is good, so I'm not going to say that makes it a bad thing. It just isn't what I think a pizza would look like, but okay. Again, one day. One day. Yeah, but anyway, the intensity and the tension, right back to it, they wanted right there in the Little Caesars.
I want you right there in the Little Caesars.
This is... If... I just don't see Little Caesars as that kind of place.
Yeah, I don't think they'd let you fuck in there.
It's not whether or not they'd let you. It's like, would you want to? Is there anything about a Little Caesars? I like that. What you're saying applies to there.
My
More
hang
places
up is
that
I don't
definitely
think
will.
they'd let you, and you were like, no, I don't.
Like Domino's would definitely
not the
not
problem.
stop you if you tried to fucking a Domino's, because whatever, they got pizza to make.
Yeah,
Little
they do.
Caesars seems empty to me,
Yeah.
like in my mind, like perpetually, and it's just cold light of day, like lunch rush, like on a salad bar. Where are you gonna do it? I don't know.
I don't know. Everywhere. There's no salad bar in Little Caesars. What do you think that is? What do you think it is, huh? A round table?
Round
it's
table?
Not.
I
No.
guess.
It's like on
Round
the tier
table.
of pizzas.
I fuck with a round table, though. I would fuck in a round table pizza.
Round table? Oh, I thought you said you fuck with round table. Round table pizza's terrible.
I did, and I did.
Bad. Go ahead and read one of mine,
Say
you
it, not
monster.
do we should move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Here we go. Getting my way downtown. Kitchen flowers. Were those erotic flowers meant to draw in this bee?
Do you think?
What's an erotic flower?
Also my question. I see, now we're in the horny section of the show. I feel like we do this. It comes in waves. We were in the poetry section. Now we're in the horny section.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. It's always a mixed bag, but these are two of the options that often arise. Yeah. Seriously, is there a flower type that could be considered erotic, or is it like a flowering arrangement shaped like a throbbing dong?
I love that you said cock and then rerouted to dong, but you'd already said it.
I meant to say dong from the beginning, but then a C came out, and it couldn't say Kong. That doesn't make no sense. So
That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, I don't know what an erotic flower arrangement is.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever looked at a flower and thought, yeah, that's getting me horny.
right? Like, I could see there's fruit that I feel like it could be more erotic looking if you arrange them correctly than flowers.
Sure. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Kitchen flower. Someone put flowers up in their kitchen, and from the outside in, this person thinks the flowers look erotic.
And it's for them.
And it's for them. The flowers in this person's kitchen were for them.
Do you think this is part of an elaborate B-movie foreplay?
No.
Role play foreplay.
No.
Because is that not how the B-movie goes?
Well, now I'm reading this in Jerry Seinfeld's voice. And it makes more sense.
Thank you, yes.
But wait. I have so many problems with
I just short-circuited you.
idea.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, okay, let's break it down. A B movie, yes, there's a relationship between a woman and a bee, as voiced by Jerry Seinfeld.
Yep.
And the woman is Renee Zellweger.
And she knows that bee biblically.
And they have a relationship that does seem to cross a threshold. And for years, the question has been, how? So if you were even to embark on a whole role play themed on this, then you still get to the point, the summit, and you have to figure that out. You have to figure out how does a bee have sex with a grown human woman?
Well, that's the fun part. You got to figure it out. It's uncharted territory.
And you can't do anything with stingers.
No.
Because if that bee stings someone, it dies. So.
What? Oh, the bee dies. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So those are out. So you can't. There's no stinger play. I don't know
how graphic we need to get.
We don't need to get that graphic, but this is my problem with it. Is this? If you're going through with that, you're just ignoring the same things the movie ignored. And I don't want the movie to go there, but I don't think the movie should have done it in the first place.
So you're saying if it opened that door, it should have swung it wide and just let the hell come
I
out.
guess just commit or don't. You know.
Bold words. Bold words for a man who doesn't want to have sex at a Little Caesars.
I stand by him. But yeah, otherwise, if this isn't that, then sir, I don't think these flowers were for
I
you.
meant for you.
And I call them erotic because if you just said were these flowers meant to draw in this bee, that would be like fine. That's simple enough. It works. But the flowers are erotic. One, I don't think that's how bees think about flowers. So,
Are you a bee? Do you know?
I don't know, but I don't think that's how bees think about flowers.
All right.
I don't. This doesn't work on so many levels. I'm gonna say personal worst for the evening.
All right. Well, we haven't finished yet, so just you wait. All right. Hey, by the way, I'm so sorry. Hey, hi. If you're the dude who, on an extremely rainy morning, much like yesterday, but a couple years ago, got doused by some nasty-looking Impala while you were waiting for the bus between Madison and Hawthorne on 12th, I need you to know that I look out for puddles now, and when you screamed, I screamed. TLDR, I'm so sorry. I think about that fateful morning every time it rains. Incredibly endearing.
Yes.
Incredibly endearing, Miss Connection. I have seen this one before. I see that this was taken directly from the Craigslist app, but our good friend missconnections_PDX also found this one, and I laughed hysterically when I saw it there too. I like this one. I think it's sweet.
Yeah, this definitely feels like one of those anxious thoughts I would have bothering me for the rest of my life, and it would feel better to put it out on Craigslist, and maybe that's something I should do. But yeah, like,
Oh yeah.
if I did this to a person, I'd feel real bad about it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's sweet. I like that they think about it every time it rains. I think the part that really sticks in the head is the image of the driver screaming while the person who's being soaked also screams.
Yeah. It's a moment you wish you could have seen. And you could have
Truly.
seen it filmed like a TV show where you could have seen all perspectives at once. But I guess I get to read about it and you get to hear about it, and that's good enough.
That's almost as good. Yeah, I would say. That's really sweet. I would love for this person to find that other person and get some absolution. Feels like they are using this as a confessional booth, and I hope that they buy some indulgences. Sorry, esoteric Catholic Church reference. My bad.
I'm sure everyone who gets it is.
Everyone in the
loving
crowd
it.
screamed when I said indulgences. They said, they did the wave.
Wow, that's a reaction. I hope so.
They did. I know for a fact.
I believe you. Yeah, so we both like that one. So let's get another. I got one of yours. Oxman spotted in Target. You came into the Target in Hazel Dell, covered in tattoos, hair pulled back, ears pierced. One was an upside-down cross. Your clothes fitted and earth-toned. Looked like you were shopping for pants and an auxiliary cord. I helped you in electronics, but before we parted ways, you complimented my smell. I, embarrassed and flattered, couldn't think of anything to say, so I laughed and walked away. I regret that. I could have gotten your number. To the cutie with the ox. If you need an outlet for more, you're more than welcome to plug into me anytime. Sincerely, Target Girl Employee. Wow. Well,
Yeah.
this is,
Because everyone's horny. It's
everyone's
2021 and everyone's horny. It's
I
fine.
guess so, because this is, again, I think this is normally what we don't normally see this. We don't always see, we talked about this again. We see the person for customer service representative all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Rarer to see the reverse.
Rare. Definitely rarer to see the reverse.
More rare, you would say. And you know what? Feels like smell is a pretty intimate thing to compliment, I think.
Okay, that's also what I thought too. I mean, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, I complimented the smell of one of our good friends, and even I was like, was that too much?
Right.
And I've known her for 4 years. So I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
it's a pretty intimate thing.
It's definitely not like small talk. So this feels like could have been an actual misconnection.
Could have
Say.
been.
Ring the alarm. We need like a bell to ring every time
Sound the
that
alarm.
happens.
What
Ding
song
dong,
is
ding
that?
dong. Okay. we'll
Sound
just
the
use that.
alarm.
We'll
What
just use
song is
that.
that? Is it a
Well,
Kesha song?
I don't. I need more of it. I need more of it.
That's all I've got. I'm sorry. That's all that's in there.
I got
The rest
nothing.
is just the Wii theme music. I'm so sorry.
That sounds like a
Yeah,
great thing to
I think
listen
this one just like the turn it took in the last line. And
Mm-hmm.
you're just, very casual encounter. And then to the cutie with the ox, if you need an outlet, you're more than welcome to plug into me anytime.
Yeah.
Wow.
to. Yes.
Quick turn.
Yeah. A quick turn. This seems like it has the wheels to get somewhere. And you know what? I kind of wish it would. I kind of wish Oxman would see this.
Yeah. I mean, we've read it. We've done our part.
We've done our part.
So, Oxman, if you listen to this misconnection on our podcast,
She's waiting for you.
she's waiting for you at Target.
Go get her. Target
All right.
girl employee is waiting. All right. Well, how many do we got? Another one for me?
So So I've got one from you. I'll read that one, right? And then
Yeah.
you got one from me, and you'll read that one, and then you got one more from me for
Oh
the end.
shit! There we go.
Does that make
Sounds
sense?
Good. Yeah.
My last two are both very short, so
Okay.
don't be,
All right. No pressure.
don't be too alarmed.
I gotcha.
All right. Tulip experience. Tulip expert needed. M organ donor. That is haunting. I have no idea what that means. I am
Yeah.
haunted. It also gives an actual address. I don't know if you noticed this.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and look this up.
Oh, okay. Well, wow.
We're not going to read it on
not gonna
the
read it
air
on the air.
because that seems unethical. But that
no.
seems insane.
That's interesting. I did not realize that the pin was a specific address.
Oh, it's a real house.
Oh.
Tell him this is a house. I'm looking at this house.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
I'm looking at the house, and it would only take us 3 hours and 23 minutes to drive there.
No, we're not driving to the organ donor house.
But I have to know.
Well,
I
let's-
have to know.
I also don't know what's going on here. Like when I read it, I couldn't put it together, and then I wondered: is a tulip some sort of sex act I don't know about, or?
Oh, good point. They do look a little bit like an orifice.
I mean, they're a pretty erotic flower. I would agree.
So you do agree that there are erotic flowers, and
Oh.
if there are tulips in the window,
I guess you're right. I guess that's a clear symbol. That's
your
a clear...
inner Barry the Bee might come out, is what you're
Whoa.
saying.
You like jazz? Ah, no, it's coming. Okay.
That just sounded like your voice. I know it's supposed to be a Jerry Seinfeld impression.
I mean, no, I'm not saying I'm
it
gonna.
just sounded
That's not what I wanted. I didn't want a Jerry impression.
Okay.
But my inner Barry the Bee came out.
Got it.
So it's very much in my voice. It'd be weirder if I just suddenly did Jerry Seinfeld. That would be a part of the role play that I don't know would be as successful.
That is true.
But yeah. I mean, if a tulip is an erotic act and this person's an organ donor, they're looking for someone to tulip with, I guess. Are you where are you at? What are
So
you researching?
tulip, I am currently on
Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary, and the only thing I found was that it's a special kind of joint, but that doesn't make any sense either.
Yeah, not if you're an organ donor.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so you could also say tulips are nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Tulips on D's nuts.
What?
Tulips
on these
tulips.
nuts. Okay.
It's like a classic. It's
Tulips.
a classic. Oh, I would come, but I have up dog.
No, I
And
get
then-
it. Yeah,
and
no,
then
I'm not
you would
gonna
say-
do it. Fool me once. Shame on you.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, and I'm a little scared.
If someone out there knows, and if you know, get on our Instagram and tell us, please. I don't want to lose any more
Also,
sleep.
I'll just tell you right now that there's like targeted advertising on Urban Dictionary, which is
Yeah.
basically what is being advertised to me is take an autism test.
What?
Interesting. All right.
Interesting.
I guess if that's like your special interest, is Urban Dictionary definitions, go for it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Sure.
just thought that was a bit interesting, a bit of targeted marketing.
No, always interesting what the,
so
the algorithm comes up with.
I got one more for you, and then we'll do the end, and then I have another, and then, you get it.
Well, we've done this show.
We've done this show before. You stick around until after the credits, guys, because there'll be one more after that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Marvel end credit scene. Don't tell Sarah that, though.
It's not like that at all.
Oh, okay, it's not like that at all. Here we go. I miss you, Piggy. I miss you, Piggy.
See, and now normally... Normally that'd be one I'd say for the end, but I had two good ones, so I just wanted you to read that.
We don't need to discuss it. Do I have questions? Sure. Are we going to answer them? Probably not.
Absolutely not.
Not enough to go off on here. Piggy, this person misses you. I hope you...
Or they're referring to Kermit's wife. Well, I guess it's not his wife, because she is Miss.
Right. They're
Kermit's
just sometimes dating. And sometimes not. If you watch the ABC
buddy.
TV show...
Oh, I don't believe in that. I did watch that, and that new bitch is hideous. I don't like her.
Well, I'm pretty sure they've, I don't think they're still an item in the canon of the Muppets lore.
Good.
If you're worried,
Good. Because I hated her.
You don't. Okay.
Anyways, thanks so much for listening to the show this week. We really appreciate it. We would like to thank Rosie Sherman for her help with, hey, I'm back. I just kept talking.
No one will know.
Except I said it.
Perfect. Good cover.
For a minute, our internet cut out. Don't worry about it. I'm
fine.
assuming Talon just sat there in silence for 15 seconds.
We're going to have to start recording these in the same room again.
I know. We can.
And maybe we should.
Maybe we should.
Maybe
Maybe you should listen next week and find out if we do, because we do release these episodes every single Thursday. So keep your ear out. They go out on Spotify. They go out on Apple Podcasts. They go out everywhere you can find your
Napster.
podcasting.
MySpace Music.
That's not true.
LimeWire. Get on LimeWire, search Existential Crisis. Probably don't. Honestly, probably don't.
Probably don't do that.
Probably don't.
But hey, if you like the show, please tell a friend. That's a great way to get us some more following. And that's the main way we're getting our audience right now. So tell a friend if you liked us. Also, feel free to leave us a rating on the Apple Podcast app. That always helps with visibility, especially when people are just browsing and looking for a new podcast to listen. You always want to read the reviews and find out if you like it or not. So do check that out. If you have any misconnections, feel free to send them in to us at craigcrypod@gmail.com or on any of our social media. We've got an Instagram, that's Craig Central Crisis. We've got a Twitter, which is Craig Central Crisis, but we never check it. And we've got a Facebook, which is Craig Central Crisis. Check it out. Send us misconnections there. We always love hearing from our audience.
Yeah, and just to be clear, one of us checks our Twitter.
It's not me.
If you ever want to talk about Sarah to me, you know where to find me.
Oh my god, you guys can't have fun without me?
Oh.
That's not fair.
Getting FOMO.
But you can talk about me if you want, because I love it when people talk about me. But yeah, leave us a review, send us misconnections. And yeah, I think that's all for the day.
Have we thanked our friend Rosie Sherman?
You bet I did.
Good. Great.
During one of those Frozen bits.
I'll bet it went so good, and I just wanted to say it again, because really, she's so great. She's so great.
Follow her at Hey Shermy.
We've got one more for you before we wrap up. Here we go. Thank you, Sarah. Coming back to Portland. I am Steve, and coming back to Portland. Want to meet for dinner, drinks, and I'm Talon Bigelow.
I'm Sarah Thompson.
This has been Craig's Existential Crisis.
It's like we should know who he is. He says I'm Steve with such confidence.
I am Steve, and coming back to Portland. Yeah, no, and I think I might know Steve.
Oh, you should meet up for dinner, drinks, and
I may have to. I don't. All three.
Fucking in a Little Caesars.